And guess what else? You see in the middle right there?
Yeah.
That's my brother.
Okay.
The one in the top one is me. You see where the glasses?
Now do I
You
trade?
see the glasses?
Ooh.
That's me. Basically much. I'm with the Burmese python.
Mm.
So I love Burmese python now. Holy shit.
I dragged you here.
Yes.
Okay.
Now I gotta remember how to do heat. I'm literally floating in midair. You couldn't have said, "Hey, I'm joining."
They're not happy.
At least I had my jetpack on.
Yeah. Hmm. So you do much while I was away?
Just beat
I
the
joined
game.
the multiplayer.
Oh, really? I suppose Magic also blew you up.
No.
Surprisingly, no.
You're a
You
wizard,
blew
Harry.
yourself up.
Oh, we all know I'm a wizard.
You're a wizard, Wary.
Alright.
The thing is, I can't laugh so hard because if I do, well, I sound like a trumpet.
Well, better than a seal. I went to
I'm
high
not
school
even
with a girl.
kidding. Creative.
Oh, I'm not joking either. When I went to high school,
If I
the
laugh
girl.
so hard, I sound like a damn fucking trumpet.
There was a girl on my team that, when she laughed, sounded like
And
a
I
seal.
start coughing
Oh,
so
really?
hard.
Yep.
And I start sounding like a fucking trumpet. I can't help it.
Oh,
Did he die?
who knows?
Yeah, okay, so I'm looking that high volume gas canister you can't even make. It's only a...
Yep, that's why I was kind of confused when I saw it.
Yeah. I just looked up canister and picked the one that had the highest max pressure.
There's a lot that you can only make in creative. Like, you can make torpedoes.
What?
Yep. And a torpedo launcher. But that was an abandoned project.
What? That's cool as hell, though. Oh, and industrial filtration, which is a debug item.
Alright.
Honestly, that would save us so much space if we just creatived in the industrial filtration. Because you can have 6 gas filters on it. So I could literally just filter
When it has like 6
whatever gas I want in. No. But I'm saying, like, whatever gas I want in at that moment. Yeah, I guess you're right.
That's right, I gotta work on a rocket.
Or do you?
Why?
Because, I think you should go look at the rockets.
You built a second one?
Yep. I'm in the process of building it.
Aw. The mining one, I'm sure.
Yeah, we named it Doc. And we're planning on building 6 more and naming them Happy, Dopey, Sneezy, Bashful. You know the drill.
Mm-hmm. Jeez, it didn't take you any time at all to make this.
It's like, I know, it's like I've done it before. Did I hear a pipe yelling?
I don't hear a pipe yelling.
Okay, that's the pipe that's supposed to be yelling. Oh, that reminds me. That reminds me.
What?
We're bringing V'ger back home.
Oh yeah.
As soon as it's done scanning where it's at, we're gonna bring it back home.
To refill
Yep.
or fill it more?
To refill the tanks. I'm not sure how much fuel it's gonna take to get it back home.
Hmm.
Because we are now at the Lagrange point.
Okay.
So it has to go through both moons to the atmosphere and back down. And I have not been tracking the fuel usage, and I don't know if I have enough to make it home. Probably do, but I'd rather be safe.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I am not enjoying how quickly I'm seeing that number drop.
Which one?
The fuel.
Ah,
Because, in fact, I'm not sure it's going to land.
So what you're saying is you might end up changing the rocket you're making now to a scanning one, and then I can make a mining one.
Maybe.
I mean, I can
mean, you're
start
also-
working on the.
We also said that we're going to be making multiples, so you can always set up a. Yeah, I don't think this is going to make it because it's got now it's being buggy where it's not telling me the amount of fuel it's actually using because the fuel time is going up, not down, which is confusing me.
Hmm.
Because it has fuel time and it's going up, and I'm like, why are you going up when you should be going down? Now it's going down. Okay. 60 seconds and it's got to drop 16 kilometers.
Okay.
If I'm understanding the ascent arrest, it's not going to make it. So I'm going to try to manually land it.
Oh. Did it only print one nuclear battery?
It's charging. Yeah, it only printed one.
Ah. Okay. Let's see. Hmm. I'll probably have to.
All right, turning on the engine. It's probably going to crash. It's going to crash one way or the other. I should have brought it home sooner.
Yeah. Now, what happens if a rocket runs out of fuel but in space?
You can abandon it.
Okay, abandon it.
I'm not sure what's going on because let me see, and of course it's probably gonna Mac. Yeah, it ran out of fuel, and now it's falling. It's got another 4 kilometers, and it's picking up speed.
Mm.
Let's see the damage it does.
And you're gonna keep this?
Yep, I'm gonna own it. Boom.
And then a secondary explosion for that fuel tank.
Fuel tank was empty.
No, the recharge, the filtering.
Oh, I made sure that was in a safe distance.
Okay. Okay. So it's pressure fed rocket.
Alright.
Pressure fed gas engine. I'm sure there's like a calculator for figuring out what you need.
Problem is, I didn't send it up with a fuel tank of gas.
Yeah. Was it like half or?
I'm not even sure what the but I should have been, because again, you notice I was even like, I don't know if we have enough fuel to get home. We didn't.
Yeah.
All right, and it looks like I spaced it perfectly to protect the launch tower.
Okay.
So, that if you want a reference, that's the right distance. All right. And I put all the steel sheets away, or I mean the steel frames away, so gotta rebuild. Oh, I can at least take the all the parts I have for the mining rocket and put them in the mining rocket. Because
Okay, got
there it
this
is.
engine. Oh, I suppose I need another launch pad or launch mount.
Launch mount? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that launch mount's failed spectacularly.
High speed ice, high speed mineral. Long term.
High speed wears out faster, but gets more done.
Yeah. I wonder, I suppose it'll be beneficial to have like two.
I don't know, because don't forget you will have to manage the weight and the cargo.
Yeah.
Because in fact, if you come take a look at the current mining rig that I have, I have 2 cargoes for the 1 mining drill, and I need chutes. If you can bring chutes, that would be beneficial.
Huh?
I don't know how much more I can be clear with bringing chutes would be beneficial.
You have to spell it out like letter for letter.
Yeah.
Are we sure he can read that well?
I don't know.
Alright. So we still need the power. Alright. Thought I made 2 of you. Alright, I guess I did not
about
make
the
2.
launch tower? Is that destroyed?
You're going to need a few of those, yes.
Okay.
Alright. I thought I had 2 batteries on me. Did it take 2 batteries to make that one? Yeah, it took 2 batteries to make the medium.
Well, I got your chutes.
Ooh, that's a solid point. That's a solid point.
What?
Oh, you have to remember that batteries work the same way in this game as the rest of the game. So no input to output.
Mm. Can you
And
put a
that's how I
transformer in it?
accidentally I misread the layout and did input to input when I thought I was linking data.
Mm. You want
Which
stuff? It shoots. Or
shoots.
I'm done.
Where? There you are. All right. That's more than enough shoots. All right. I might have made this a little bit too tight.
Mm. I suppose there's no printer mod for the rocket printer.
Not that I know of.
Okay. Avionics.
All right, I know how to fix this.
Fuselage. Though we, well, I don't know, need more. Does the size of the fuselage
that might not.
change?
No. I mean, you have the nose cone and you have. Oh crap! That's the same problem. You have the nose. You have the rocket mount. You have the body, and then you have. Freaking A.
The cone.
Yeah. Oh wait, yes, I can't do it that way because I can always change this pipe around.
Suppose you have to do an actual fuel mix and input a fuel mix, or is or could you like use a gas pipe analyzer and see how much of each, or like how much pressure it is from a gas mixer, and then turn the gas mixer off once it reaches a certain pressure?
Sorry, I'm not sighing at you. I'm sighing at my own stupidity.
Mm.
Yeah, I should be able to rotate that around, and that would do. Actually, yes. Rotating that around, removing that. Or just be less greedy and only do one cargo.
Mm. Oh, I suppose.
All right.
Knock on you.
Something went wrong. And yet, somehow, you're checked.
Oh.
Okay. I don't know why it told me something went wrong.
Mm.
Alright, so that guy.
Mhm.
Oh, but then I can't access your data cable. Alright, I guess I'm just going with one cargo.
Storage.
Yep.
Kit rocket miner. Kit rocket scanner. Hmm. Oh yeah, you can do transformers. Yeah. Kit transformer, small rocket.
Mm-hmm.
So rocket battery. Mm-hmm.
Alright.
I need copper. There's some copper.
Oh yeah, that would be important.
Mm-hmm.
And I need more heavy cable.
Damn, okay.
And we don't have more heavy cable.
So what's Magic doing?
Well, I set up another automated oven for the potatoes. Set up a sorter for it. I also am gonna try to set up some wheatgrass.
Okay.
Or what's that called? Switchgrass.
I almost have to laugh and apologize to Magic because I set up this room in case he exploded the furnace, and he wasn't the one who exploded the furnace.
Yep.
But I also have to be fair and say, no, I designed it expecting Magic to blow up the furnace.
Yeah, but I didn't.
But she didn't. Alright, make more heavy cable.
Tis not that. Tis this.
Alright, you're done with it, so I can go in here and go mount. Did you use up all the steel, or? Looks like you used up all the steel. I mean, making rockets is a heavy investment and uses a lot of steel, so. Okay, so we want the power umbilical. Actually, we need 2 power umbilicals. And we won't have enough gold. Okay.
There. I suppose I need, what, a welder? A screwdriver, steel sheets, okay. And welding torch.
Okay, so you're building them out there, that's fair.
Who?
Oh, just seeing you building on that spot, that's fair. Alright, so this is the chute.
Last time.
Mm-hmm. I actually do not know whether that will work or not. I'm gonna try it.
Ah, you don't have yours built up just yet.
Actually, the best way to test it, actually, the best way to test it is to do it this way instead. And that way we'll instantly know if it was done right, because if it's done right, it will move. If it was done wrong, it won't.
Get insulated pipe. Yeah. Steel sheets. There. Now, what if you launch the rocket with you inside of it?
I don't know. Never tried. Because you'd have to do it in multiplayer, effectively.
Oh, yeah?
Because who's going to launch it?
I see Chip.
He does make a fair argument.
Now, why I'm not going to argue with that point, I'm also going to point out that that would be an intentional, I'm going to do this, and I haven't played with rockets enough to get to that point.
Hmm.
Fair enough.
I need to go get heavy cable now.
Hmm. I need one more. fuselage.
Still waiting on the heavy cable. Yeah, I'm gonna go make more steel because we've basically gone through all that steel.
Nice.
Wait, what? Do you have pumped gas engine? What's that for?
Pumped gas?
Yeah, you have.
Or exactly what it...
So it pumps the gas in already.
It takes it from the thing and pumps it in. Yes.
Oh.
That's the bottom tier engine. It's the easiest one to use, but also the most inefficient.
Okay.
Not that one. Got the steel ready to be made. Now I just have to sacrifice the backpack to make it.
Instead of doing one by one.
Yep. It's a small price to pay to just... I mean, it doesn't cost that much iron to make a mining backpack.
Mm-hmm. It's just 5 iron, I believe.
It's 3 or 5, I don't remember which.
Mm. Yeah, I think we need more deep miners as well.
We have 60 stacks of iron, 33 stacks of copper, 87 stacks of coal, 11 stacks of gold, 3 stacks of silicone, because
Yeah,
we've been
need that.
burning through silicone,
Yep.
12 stacks of silver, 18 stacks of nickel, 22 stacks of lead, 5 stacks of cobalt.
Hmm.
So it's like yes and no at the same time. Because, like, we've just made, what, probably 10,000 pieces of steel within the last cycle, and we still have enough to make more?
Damn.
What I'd like to do is have, like, I don't know, a hard suit backpack worth of mining backpacks for steel.
Oh.
And then just shove that in there.
To be honest, I don't know if that would work right because I don't know if it would read the inventories properly. But it's for science.
For science, could just test it out with like just one mining backpack worth.
I mean, you just have to put a mining backpack with a mining backpack, and that would help you know.
Well, you can't put a mining backpack inside of another mining backpack. It has to be
A backpack with a mining backpack, but I think you understood what I meant.
Yeah.
And we're probably going to need more gold, too.
Oh, there's 2
I wish I would have thought about that.
for pressure-fed gas engine. There's 2 inputs for the pipe.
Yep. Yep.
Is just a second option, or
Nope.
oh,
And you got to provide the pumps.
to pump into it.
Uh-huh.
So 2 turbo pumps.
You put an oxidizer in one, and you put the volatiles in the other.
I thought what you used last for the scanning rocket was the pressure-fed one.
No, I originally made a pressure-fed one and said, oops, I made the wrong one.
Oh. Hmm. Using those things for anything?
Using what for anything?
This.
I thought you printed that. If I printed it, I don't remember what I printed it for.
So that means I should have 3 medium gas tanks, 2 for volatiles and 1 for oxygen.
If you're going with the pressure-fed one,
Yeah, I got the pressure.
yeah, you're going to have a...
Is there a max size for a rocket?
No idea. Actually.
There's no fixed maximum size for a rocket. Apparently, according to AI.
No, but you still have to contend with, you gotta, what's the term I'm gonna say? You gotta contend with the fact you have to deal with the weight.
Mm-hmm.
That's not what I wanted.
Okay, so I just need, or are any of you down in the
Nope.
level 4?
Nope.
Okay, creative, where you at?
Somewhere
Huh.
over the rainbow.
Um.
Okay, that
Oh.
actually lined up, which means it works, despite its awkward placement.
Does so nobody's down on floor 4?
Nope. Or unless creative got there when I wasn't looking.
I've been here.
Can we make Larry? Hydroponic Larry?
I thought you already had one up there.
I'm setting up switchgrass.
Hmm. Hydro. Canal, asteroid.
Oh yeah, we can probably shut this off because this is probably done. Yep, that's done.
How much does the medium hold?
I do not recall.
Max pressure is 60 APA or 60 MPa. Volume 1,500 liters. How about the small one? 150 liters.
Oh, yes, Larry? No, Larry?
I set into print.
Okay.
Didn't work. Oh yeah, see, look, tunnel.
I'm coming back to see.
Oh,
Clearly someone dug it, but I don't know who.
Wasn't me.
It may have even been me. I don't know.
well, I don't think it was me because I go for ore. Or last time I dug on the surface, sort of thing, was for ore.
Oh yeah, I still need the.
Mm.
That's a gas.
I should be
That's the power.
this and this.
Yep, lined up. All right, so I need an ice miner.
Okay. I'm gonna have to move this. What is it? Is it this? Then I think I'll do something like this instead. Oh, I should have painted. Hello, Thomas. Hello. I'm hoping there's no storm. So I have no room. I don't have the painting backpack either.
Hola.
And there's the Electrum.
Yeah, you need it? I'm done.
Yep.
Can we make another backpack? Hard suit backpack?
Probably.
Yes, I'm out of space. Hmm.
Who put the not completely used up carbon dioxide filters in the storage?
Not me.
Not me.
I still got mine at 3%.
I still got heavy filters that I haven't even been used yet.
Well, I put them in my suit so they get used up.
Steel, Starlight, Astroloid.
Oh, that's right. I needed to. And the reason I haven't grabbed it was the last time it wasn't printed.
So I actually wasn't
Oh.
done with all of that stuff.
Oh wow, you definitely printed a lot of rocket fuel kits.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Enough for 3 mediums, but I think I'm gonna do something
Yep.
different.
Did you really need to take the 14 billion steel? Oh, what the hell?
I
Where'd all that
didn't
steel
take
go?
the 14 billion steel.
I think it's just saying
Alright.
400 that there was.
No, because there was 1.4 thousand steel or some shit. Oh yeah, because there's 20 steel on the ground.
Blaming me.
Yes. Okay, so I need 1, 2, yeah, okay. I should do 2 of them.
And it is right, we can't name
Ooh,
backpacks,
need
right?
more copper.
I don't recall. So I say try.
Oh, what?
It does not work. Oh well.
Alright. Screwdriver.
Now that is a good amount.
Can we just
of
cook like
space.
1,000,000 copper?
Well, you want trust magic with it, mage?
I wasn't the one that blew it up.
If he remembers
I
to
know how
pull
to
it
use
from
it.
the... As long as he remembers to use degas, it shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, just the stuff that's is in the shoot.
Yep.
Don't see any backpack here, but I will take this turbo pump. Jetpack. I will take you.
Wow, I have literally just enough copper. Okay, so I got the Larry code.
So you must have put the
Need to
painting backpack
put-
somewhere else.
Should be on the floor somewhere. I kept stepping over it a moment ago, but I don't remember where. I want to say floor 4, but I could be wrong.
Not seeing it.
Alright. So let's start charging you up with power.
Search.
All right.
Oh, I need a. We don't make parachutes, do we?
We do not have automated power chutes. No.
I mean, I don't know why we would, but iron, electrum,
Easy
constant.
asked. That's why you thought.
Okay, that
Yeah.
is off. All right.
Constantin. Ah, motherfucking god! Wow.
What?
Ah.
Leg?
Yep.
Yeah.
You know it.
No, I grabbed a silicon bar and it took, I don't know.
Yeah, I grabbed Constantin and it took like 30 seconds to grab it.
Well, and this is where I'll bring up we can always start the conversation of when do we want to go to the next planet, and then creative can be the host instead of me.
What about me? He's out in the middle of nowhere.
I didn't hear you volunteering until just now. That's why I was saying
No,
creative.
I literally said like 2 weeks ago. Yeah, next time I should host it.
That
Because
was
he's
2
out
weeks.
in the middle of buttfuck nowhere.
No. I'm next to
Wow, that storm actually propelled me straight into the door of the airlock. I jumped and it went, we said, hey, here you go. That was funny.
Oh, I was mining underground when the storm hit, so I didn't recognize the storm hit.
I literally said the storm pushed me in. Never mind.
Yes, yes. But I was even going, what do you mean the storm? I'm outside. Oh, I guess there is a storm. I think I'm going the right way? Yes. Yes, I'm going. Well, technically it's the wrong way, but I was going going towards the base. I just missed where the rocket assembly was. There we go. There's the rocket assembly. There's the power cables. And there's the... Yep. And here's the platform I was looking for. Volatiles in. Oxide is in. We do need to get a replacement nitrogen filter.
I can do that in a second. Where?
By the rockets.
Well, here's mine.
Okay.
That's the nitrogen one, I'm guessing.
Yeah, we put nitrogen filters in there.
There's my heavy.
That will work. Because oxides contain nitrogen.
Yep. Wait. Yeah. Like, my plan was to use a turbo pump to pressurize that pipe, but then I have to turn it off. So I guess a pressure regulator then?
Or you could put an IC chip in the rocket to turn the turbo pump into a pressure regulator.
Yeah.
Which again is why that's the more advanced. Like Stationeer does a very good job of, you have a very simple system, you have an intermediate system, and then you have an advanced.
Oh yeah, pipe analyzer can be used in here. Okay.
And they're ready to receive more. Okay.
And I could use. No, unfortunately, because then I can't do the same here. I have to go and do it. So then pipe analyzers on that. And oh no, not that as well. Oh. It'll have to be like this. So I don't think I could smack it right on there. What's pressure fed gas engine? What's all the stuff from this?
The volatiles is done. I'm surprised it's done first, as it had the same amount.
Okay. Doesn't exactly say.
Guess how many people are watching Stationeers in total?
4.
Yes,
Really?
it's just Creative and I.
Wow.
Supposed to have an inline tank here.
Iron.
Hmm.
Do we have the switchgrass seeds?
Good. Unless you ate them. Should be in the vending machine unless you took them out.
No.
There.
The downstairs or the upstairs?
Upstairs.
Oh.
Oh.
What?
Actually, I think they're in the locker downstairs because we tried to clear out that vending machine for all your baked potatoes.
Right. Yeah, we did do that.
So I think I moved
Still in a
them.
storm? God damn.
Oh, now it just ended. As you spoke.
Oh, yeah, literally right when I said it, it was like, nah, fuck you. You don't get to keep having a storm.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, who almost just chopped my booty off?
That wouldn't be me. I mean, if I remember correctly,
Yeah.
magic has not damaged my suit with the elevator. It's only been creative.
Yeah. We don't have switchgrass seeds.
Check the refrigerator in the living quarters.
Okay, okay. Ah, 1.
Should be 3.
Well, I found 1, but it's fine. I can work with 1.
Makes me think someone must have grabbed the others because we had 3 seeds at one point.
I don't fucking know. I just work here, man. I just work here. And all I need is 1. I just need 1 to start it off, and then it'll grow because I have the atmosphere, I have the light going. Like everything is.
And once you plant it, it continue like you only get 1 seed from it, but you don't have to replant either.
Mhm.
Alright.
You. And you. Okay. Iron.
Wait for these to cycle. And once they cycle, I'll go get more pipe and a pressure regulator.
I'll try that.
Come on, oxide, finish melting so I can put another oxide in and get going. I'm kind of shocked that they actually have it where volatile ice melts faster than. But I suppose it makes sense. Because if you actually look, they have different specific heats.
Mm.
And it's not actually crushing the ice, it's melting the ice.
There. in there.
The question is, so I'm planning to go up and mine ice. It's going to be volatile ice, and then eventually water ice. How are we wanted to plan out the processing of that ice?
Hmm.
I mean, the boring way would be to have ice crushers set up to receive all that ice and air quotes, crush that ice.
Yeah.
The more fun way would be to have a sealed room full of glass that all that ice just gets dumped into.
Mm-hmm.
And we either use wall heaters or just let the sun heat it up and melt the ice in a nice show of sublimation as all the ice bounces around.
Hmm. Mm. Like that. Yes. Mm-hmm.
I have a message.
Oh yeah. Hmm. Was it the best viewers?
No,
That's me,
it was my niece letting me. That was you getting it. My niece letting me know.
On Firebot.
I see. Casey sees it in his chat, and I see it in mine.
Hmm.
Okay, now I just need a recycler. And the potato seeds are gonna go in it. And then you put the recycler. Ooh, God damn it, it is such a fierce. I don't want to do that.
There we go.
Oh, freaking heck.
Alright, how's this looking? That's got 6 mega or 2.6, so that's good. We just gotta get that 300 moles and climbing of nitrogen out of the system.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, as I'm still using oxide into it, it's going to be an uphill battle.
Because you get nitrogen and carbon dioxide from the volatiles?
No, because you get nitrogen from the oxide.
Right.
Volatiles are pure.
Yeah, but when you burn them, you get carbon dioxide and nitrogen.
When you burn them, but we don't care about that.
Yeah.
It's a rocket. The burning is going into space.
Right.
Unless you're gonna fly on the or be strapped to the rocket and hold like a bucket behind it or something.
I wouldn't put it past them.
Hey, we need that nitrogen.
All right, so I'm up to
Animation where it's like a
Nope.
ship or like sailors went to space
Hell,
instead,
yeah.
and they try and bail the space. out
Yes,
of the
I've seen
space.
that one. And they're like they're holding their breath as they do it.
Yeah. And then
Oh, that's fucking fun.
and then the astronauts with the boat, they just row the boat into space through willpower.
All right, we have almost 7 kilomoles of oxygen, which is good. Ooh, whee! Did not mean to do that. Thank God for jetpacks. And we have 8 kilomoles of volatiles.
What?
And I still have more new in the tanks to mix for the fuel.
Okay.
Okay, we just need one more seed.
Is that the kill 'em?
I found more switchgrass seeds.
All right.
They were in the
Right
upstairs
now,
engine.
it's about 2, almost 3 megapascals for the oxygen and 3.3 for the volatiles.
Okay.
Okay, so switchgrass does 8.64 oxygen. 8.64. Mushrooms are the only thing that take oxygen and produce carbon dioxide, right?
Well, there's also the alien mushroom, but yes.
Okay, well, besides the other things.
Yes.
Okay. So I need...
Well, there's something else that takes oxygen and turns it into carbon dioxide.
us.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, let's
Now,
see.
here's the fun bit. If you take the H2 combustor and combust oxygen and volatiles, you get water, but you also do get some carbon dioxide out of it.
Yeah.
Also, if you do the liquid fuel generator,
Yeah.
it will also make CO2 in much larger quantities. All right, and there's the last of my oxide.
I'll be back.
All right. All right. So once that's done processing that oxide, then it will start making headway on this nitrogen, which it is removing the nitrogen. I'm putting in more nitrogen than it's removing at the moment. But as soon as this is done, that will change. This is pure, so we don't have to worry about that. We're about 9.5 kilomoles of volatiles. The goal is to get that miner to that patch of volatiles and collect a crap ton of volatiles. Because worst case scenario, we capture the air and filter it out, and you can get oxygen from the air. It's only 1.4%, but it's technically infinite. So volatiles are the limit. All right, let's take a look here. You're down to 2.15. You're moving at a decent rate, so let's go take a look at this guy. He's got a megapascal in him already. All right.
Okay, I just doubled the mushrooms because I added switchgrass, which basically doubled it. Anybody got a recycler?
There's one upstairs.
Right. Can I take that?
Go ahead.
Cool.
Oh, we definitely want that one. We want that one and that one. Total moles is a useful one. Hunger, caution. And now those are pegged up there. So let's peg, go, we want. Total moles, I'm gonna keep the ratio, temperature and pressure. All right. All right, oxygen is done being melted. Now we can take a look at how so it's got to process out 361 moles of nitrogen, and then we can start mixing the fuel again. The existing fuel mix is down to 2.03 megapascals and falling because we are loading it into the mining rocket. What do you mean, huh?
I was listening, but I was not paying attention. I don't even know what you're talking about.
So we're trying to get more oxygen and volatiles to mix more rocket fuel. One of the problems is we don't have a pure form of oxygen. So I've melted as all the oxide I had, and we got 8.39 kilomoles of oxygen. The problem is inside that tank is also 336 moles of nitrogen. We have to wait for that to be drawn out and filtered. And that's it too. Which we have a 2.59 megapascal temperature differential, so we're processing 8 moles per cycle.
Okay.
Which, that's what the unit says, but we're still moving down slowly. The trick is, we are currently filling up the mining rocket with the fuel that we already had pre-mixed. We had something like 3 megapascals when we started, and we're now down to 1.98 megapascals in the pre-mix.
You lost me, but it's fine.
I have to, we're hoping that we can process this 321 moles of nitrogen out of the system before we run out of the pre-mixed fuel. Is that easy enough to follow?
Yeah.
So the big question is, will this 318 happen before the 197?
Probably not.
And that's what I have to keep an eye on. But my character is getting hungry. So it's time to head to the living quarters and eat and drink and get out of my suit so I'm not stinky. Open, open, open. I'm surprised Creative's still using the starting jetpack.
Sorry, I'm
He
watching the
has-
show and trying to think at the same time.
Well, luckily we haven't. You might be careful. We haven't installed the smoke detectors in the base.
Okay. Not yet. Okay.
Oh wow, that nuclear battery. Oh, that's not a nuclear battery. That's a large battery. He must have changed it out, and that's why it's. All right. Oh, and there's the paint. And it's on the floor of the living quarters.
I need a centrifuge, and then I need a furnace.
Those you'll have to make yourself. I don't have any spare ones laying around.
Sure, there's not in your extra pocket.
Nope, I have duct tape in my pocket.
Ah, alright.
Alrighty.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
You left?
Yes.
I was wondering why it was quiet.
Alright, let's close that and go hard. Jetpack.
Did you use the rest of the copper?
There was 3 grams of copper.
Oh, alright. Over the mountain and through the woods, to grandmother's house we go. I don't know about grandmother's house, but
Let's see. Iron.
I mean, Grandma's house is technically on my way to work. Like, to the point that
are
we're
you
making...
gonna smelt it? Or do you want me to smelt it?
Nah, I can.
We're actually going to make a point for me
I
to
just need-
stop
I
by
literally just
Grandma's
need
every
5.
day.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, I need 5 copper.
Grab.
I don't. I was like, I didn't have anywhere to put it in my inventory. Oh, you really literally just made an underground area with. Wow. Okay.
That wasn't me. That was.
No, I know. That was magic.
Well, it looked prettier before the explosion.
All right.
Yeah, we had a hopper, so we could drop items in.
It looked a lot more professional before the explosion.
Ah.
You know, there's a reason why the room looks nice and dome-ish.
Yeah.
It's not by design.
You should have just said it's by design.
It was a forced remodel.
It looked like you were gonna like chuck something at me there.
Where's creative?
Over there
furnace.
somewhere.
Here.
Hmm.
So I made 10 grow lights. That was kind of too many.
Yes.
Actually, yeah, I'll set that up later.
All right. Paint is in the level 4 locker.
Okay. I mean,
But yeah, I saw you were walking around with the starter jetpack, and I'm like, you're probably gonna want the larger one for the increased capacity.
Well, thank you.
I mean, you're literally the only one still rocking the original jetpack. Even Vardy's got the new one.
Ah.
All right, 248 moles of nitrogen left to process, and we have 188 megapascals of jet fuel in the system.
What the? Oh, right. Yep. Should be able to put it like right here. Hmm. No, that's fine.
All right. Up, and away. All right.
Magic, have you seen my on my stream what my game looks like?
I don't currently have streams open at the moment.
You hate us.
No, I find that when I have them open on my computer while I'm playing on this multiplayer server, I lag more.
And you're lagging on your single player world too.
No, that was because of the autosaves.
Curious. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot.
How so?
Yes. Okay, why?
Because when I hooked up the power umbilical, I did it on the wrong side of the battery.
Hmm.
Right, that's the miner. Wait, where is the battery? Oh, the battery's down here.
I've got nearly half the screen just inventory space.
Nice.
All right, and this thing has more thrust.
Oh, that's right. I can move this around now because the whole reason we had it there was we were still trying to work around the 2 storages, and now we don't have 2 storages.
There's that. And
Okay. Then we go power umbilical. And we've learned we can kind of cheese it.
Oh. I did not know that it worked like that. Okay.
So I don't even need to have a tower be as tall as I made it because, yeah.
Or- Jeez. Okay. Damn, this is gonna be tall.
How many are you doing? Oh, not that tall. All right. Medium battery, and we want to charge the top and the ratio. We can automatically set its destination.
Ah,
Hmm.
oops.
It's not exactly gonna work. So I need... I need to sneak this somewhere else. Hmm.
I believe that was here.
Oh, I can't because that would have been nice. Little sneaky amount of space.
Doc's pickaxe.
Hmm. I need to
Okay, yep, it registers Doc's pickaxe.
remove one of you and one of you. Oh,
Alright, you're at 1.8 and you're at 155.
split half.
Alright. Have you put in your downlink?
No, I haven't even made it.
So yeah, your rocket's going to be big because the 2 units is just for fuel.
Yeah.
So you're going with small tanks. You're not just going to do one large and then in the next large on the higher.
No. Because I need space for 3 if I did these 2 for volatile, like 2 medium for volatile and 1 medium for oxygen. Like you have 2 mediums, so I need like a 3rd section.
So that one didn't line up. Okay.
If I can, I need to put the thrust on this down. I'm just all over the place. Oh. Should have saved enough for this to effectively refill it. I'm gonna have 1 more oxygen and 1 more volatiles tank. Or no, 2 more volatiles.
All right. Now let's see if I can rewire it this way. Nope, it will not let me go through shoot. Alright. That sucks, but we'll work with it.
Now, if I had NOS instead of volatiles, that would have been smaller and more thrust.
Well, it's not necessarily out of the equation.
But not easy to get right now.
No, especially when we're currently set up very differently on that specific launch pad.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if I can...
Wait a damn minute. Oh, no. Inline tank. It's the same. Ah, I could make it smaller.
Let's see if I can...
Wait a damn minute. Oh, no. Inline tank. It's the same. Ah, I could make it smaller. Ah, I could make it smaller. Inline tank. It's the same. Ah, I could make it smaller. Inline tank. It's the same. Ah, I could make it smaller.
I go one more down? Yes, I can go one more down.
Yeah, I can make it smaller. So I mean, we'd have extra
Actually, I don't think I can.
stuff.
That's super frustrating. Well, let's see if that, at the very least,
Okay,
fixes
run
the
me
problem.
through this again real quick. If I use the evaporation chamber, if I put liquid into an evaporation chamber, the heat comes, the gas comes out hotter.
Say that one more time.
So, gas or liquid goes in to the liquid input into an evaporation chamber.
Evaporation
gas-
chamber comes out cold.
Okay. You sure?
Yeah, it takes heat away from the pipe.
Okay.
So when you sweat, does the sweating make you hotter or colder?
Colder.
And when you sweat, yeah, when you sweat, it's evaporation.
Uh-huh.
All right. There we go. That should make it work.
Okay, so I got a recycler. Which I'm not quite sure is working.
Insulated pipe utility, steel, silicone.
All right, we did a lot of spinning things around and going in upside down, but it appears to be wired and set up properly now.
Yeah, because the inline insulated tank holds the same amount of gas as
Yep.
one of the.
You just don't get a readout.
Yeah, but I could just place one small rocket tank, and I'd be able to read out from that.
All right. So 97 more moles of nitrogen. Yeah, we'll get the nitrogen before we run out.
One. And there. Split one.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you don't need to be attached.
So that. Can be you. Okay.
Okay, I got switchgrass growing. It's all thriving. I need one more switchgrass seed to fill it all, and then I can make the other layer for the soybeans.
So yeah, we're at 20% battery charge. And our fuel is slowly going up.
Oh, there's all the like tanks I need. There. So I also go for a mining one.
Sure.
Shoot umbilical. Copper.
Alrighty.
Copper and steel. Gas. One, two of them. Could I paint these, I wonder? Yes.
$75.
And then power, which needs gold.
Guess how many potatoes we have now? Just from the last, what, 2 hours?
200.
Well, okay, it's not from the last 2 hours. It's since creative turned them on. 71.
Here comes the
We
plane.
had like 38. So we doubled what we had today.
Of what? Of what?
Potatoes.
Oh. I thought he didn't want potatoes. Access bridge.
75, so that's a better.
Rocket data link. Is that the right one?
Yes. Well, we're good on power, that's for darn sure.
Oh yeah.
Why are you not good?
Solder. We're gonna need solder. I got 17 grams of it.
Look at that.
Okay.
Oh, We're definitely good on power. I see a lot of blue in the battery room.
Hmm.
And in fact, I suspect the areas that aren't blue is because of, like, I pulled the cable and reset the cable because I think it was a glitch.
Okay.
And that's not as good, so let's reverse it. Alright, so I called in a plane. They sell building materials and they buy alloys. Do we want to make money or just send it away? I'm tempted just to send it away.
Yeah, I think send it.
$98. Oh.
And I actually need more pipe utilities than I thought I needed.
Uh-huh. I'm just glad we're not bleeding out power. Now we can actually focus on the tasks we want to do.
Yeah.
Hey, Mage.
Yes.
If I just get a large pipe or a large tank, with all of the gases that I'm pulling from the atmosphere plus the volatiles that it's gonna add when I throw the charcoal into the furnace. Do you want me to separate everything out, or do you want me to just send it to you and like you can
Ideally, it'd be
take what
nice
you
if you could
need?
just get me the volatiles.
Uh,
Which, if you do it
but
right, it
don't you need
should just be
oxygen as
pure
well?
volatiles. Yes,
Don't you
yes,
need? Yeah.
But the trick is, I actually have an oxygen tank and a volatile tank. So if you could actually separate the two apart and send me the oxygen and volatiles in separate lines, that would also.
Well, I mean, I'm. What is
What are
taking so
you?
god? Oh. For the
Astro
most part,
ether. I think
I'm
that's a
probably
gas.
just gonna get volatiles because I think I'm gonna filter everything out of that tank and just use carbon dioxide to heat because there's just so much of it.
Like I said, I just want volatiles, and if you can get oxygen, that's even better. But
Yeah.
alright, yeah, you look like you're a gas trader. Yep, a gas trader.
You're just gonna buy gas?
Nope, we're not set up to buy that. Buy gas.
Or sell.
Honestly, the stuff he wants to buy is stuff we want to buy. So.
That was loud.
Here's a boom.
I did say I was sending the trader away.
True, true.
He didn't hear you. You should send it again.
Yeah, just do it again.
The trader would be like, I was just here. Yeah, I could do it this way. Yeah. And then
Alright, let's take a look at the gas processing. We have 1.6 megapascals left.
The gas umbilical doesn't have any like data port, right?
No.
Okay. Just making sure. Yeah, and it's the wrong way around. Okay. Yes.
Just looking. I mean, I'm waiting for things to happen.
Or like mage
Yay! The battery
gas to it.
is at 99%.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, it's at 100%. It's just displaying 99, so that's good. We have 3 kilomoles of fuel, but that fuel pressure is only at 2 megapascals. We want it at 50.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Wait a minute.
So, we have 1.59 megapascals of pre-mixed fuel with just a hint of nitrogen. Which I'm still annoyed that that hint of nitrogen got in there. And we have 48.3 moles of nitrogen in the oxygen tank.
No, don't.
Going, and of course, it's going very slow because, well, you only have less than 1% of nitrogen.
Hmm.
There is part of me that wants to like get the light mod where you can have like floodlights and floodlight our surface.
Oh, yeah. That'd be real nice.
69. I cannot brute force that.
Nice.
So, yep. Go 200.
Hey.
At least it'll be real easy to remember what that percentage was.
Yeah. Hmm. Like, I can put the power umbilical right next to the gases.
Mm-hmm. Just not at the same level.
Oh,
It has to be at a separate level
for each.
because of the tower.
For each. Mm.
Now, if you're super clever, which I'm not saying I am, you could have it where like you pre-set up it where you have each one stepped up one on top of the other, so that way the first 3 segments are umbilicals, so you can build a stubby little tower. But I'm trying to make it where we have a decent tower, so that way we could use it for multiple rockets, but we probably won't end up doing that. We'll probably have dedicated towers.
Dedicated wham.
Especially since there's going to be the ice tower, and the ore tower, if nothing else. There we go. Interstellar ingots. I think that it's like interstellar ingots is definitely one we would like to trade with. And a sea trader is the other group we would want. Although it probably wouldn't be a bad idea to set this up for atmosphere gas trading.
Okay.
But right now we really don't have a proper gas management system that would make that easy. $38. Nope. Alright, I'm gonna try lowering that 1 degrees. 38. Okay, so that didn't do too much. Oh, that made it worse. That made it so much worse. There we go. 30 degrees off. Let's see if that's good enough. Nope.
Mm.
25. That is enough. Let's see it drain the batteries. It's actually not draining the batteries as horribly as I thought.
Okay, so it can the umbilical cords can go through.
Yep. That was something that I was also proving earlier. %, and we're still only 1 square low. So interesting. Yeah, this is being power. And yet, I'm not seeing it act like a power hog.
Okay. You have some shoots on you?
I have
I
10
do.
shoots on me, but I am at the trade center.
Hmm. I might as well go all the way to the bottom.
If you look in the locker, I did put all the ones you gave me into the locker.
How many did you use?
I only use like 6. I didn't really need that many.
Hmm.
I will probably end up using that many because it will be from the tower. We'll use a crap ton.
Invar, Constantine.
Alright, call you in. Calling in a trader for those who weren't paying attention.
Ah! Heard a boom.
Do we not have Invar or Constantin?
No.
Oh, that's a big boy. We'll
Yeah, it
find out
is.
whether I designed this right.
Guess gotta wait for Mage to make that then.
To make what?
Constantin
Hi. Hey, you got a
and
pipe valve
Invar.
in your pockets?
Do I have a what in my pockets?
Pipe valve?
Nope.
Okay. Creative, do you have a pipe valve in your pockets?
Or are you just happy to see them? Alrighty. What material did you say we needed?
Constantin and an Invar.
Alright. I just bought 100 of each.
What? Where?
Oh, wait. That was the trader I was calling in.
Oh. Nice.
He also sells astraloy, waspaloy, hastraloy, inconel, and stellite. And he buys all the ore, and he'll also buy nitrous oxide fuel mix as well as regular fuel mix.
What did we do with the copper that we smelled? Oh. Also, hey, creative catch.
Yeah.
That was Constantin that I threw at him. There was 17 Constantin.
Well, I threw 100.
Yeah. Oh, and there's also 40 Invar, so you bought those for, like, no reason.
No, we'll probably end up using it all, so I wouldn't
Oh, yeah,
say
100%,
no reason.
but... Oh, thank God, he made 500 copper. That's good. Really? I put the iron in here? God damn it.
Alrighty, we have 1.5 megapascals and only 30 moles of nitrogen left. How's that filter holding up?
Okay,
Should be, yeah. Filter's barely touched at all.
Gold.
Hmm.
Oh, I just realized something about you in the tower. We'll have to, I know how to fix this.
What?
Shut you off. You have a different fuel mix going into this tower. So I need to take the pre-mix fuel out of the tower.
Hmm.
Oh, actually, that would have been the smarter move.
Oh. Oh.
Alright, I don't even think I made a...
I think the elevator kind of borked itself. Copper, steel, solder.
Electrum. I also need that solder.
Okay, it's piping all that out.
I need electrum and gold.
Search. I need more storage. Yes, this.
Can I take that electrum? I need 5 of it. Just chuck it at me when you're ready. Don't worry about it. I just need that electrum.
I have it open.
There we go.
I think it's because it's crafting.
Hmm. Ooh. Ooh, damn, okay. Oh, I only need... Oh.
There you go.
And I'd also need that electrum back.
Okay, well, give me a second to craft my shit.
And the solder.
And then I'll chuck it at your face. I'll chuck it at your face when it's done.
Mm-hmm. Where's the electrum?
You're welcome.
Okay. Thanks.
So, oh, shit. Okay. Centrifuge.
Mm-hmm. No, I am hoping that I'm gonna have enough thrust.
I think the elevator is broken.
Why'd you break it?
I didn't break it. I didn't even touch it.
That was because of lag.
But it was like that for like a solid 2 minutes.
There you go, see?
Oh. Wow.
Yeah. Get mad at Mage, not me. Oh, you're fixing it up?
thinking about it.
Um, could do it that way. And then really welding torch and steel sheets. Electronic parts.
Alright.
Okay. I should connect some of this up. Ooh. Maybe instead I should have had this over on this side. Yeah.
Oh, good. I have a data disk in here.
Oh, no. I don't think that'll work. Let's see. It does. Nice. Now there's just one point in the avionics. Good. Eh. This. Hmm. Now the thing is, I probably don't have the space for. Actually, no, I do have the space for mediums. Okay. Ooh. That power one should have actually been somewhere else, I think. Yes, can I do something like this? I could. Yeah. So if I have that just to the side.
Alrighty, so put this back in. Let's
And then I could do.
fill that so that way I can turn this on and
So,
empty out the
I
room.
have 6 pipe heaters, right? 6 of them, all connected, all
Okay.
powered. The pipe is not getting hotter at all.
How much volume do you have in the pipe?
3 MPa and a lot, so it's acceptable. It makes sense. Which is why I'm also venting some of it to the atmosphere. Because all I need in this pipe is gonna be carbon dioxide, I think is what I'm gonna do. Because carbon dioxide does not react with volatiles. So, yeah.
Why is the data connection on the side? Ooh.
Yep. Don't you hate that? Which one is on the side?
Battery.
Yeah, that's the one I was griping about. And you can't run the cable through a chute.
Well, not like a straight shoot, yeah, but a angle one. You can.
Can you?
Yeah.
No. It wasn't letting me, but. Alright, we're down to 4.1 pascals in the salvation room.
No way to do that, then. Yeah.
15.
Mm.
That would be interesting. I'm kind of curious on that.
Hmm.
Alright, I got the centrifuge going. It'll send it at 400. So once it has 400 charcoal, then yeah.
Ad break.
Yup.
Search.
Mm-hmm. And the room is almost emptied out. In fact, it's emptied out enough that all the pollutant is gone, and that's what I really cared about. All right.
There. Yeah, that doesn't work. I need that for the oxygen umbilical. I could do this. I could.
Oops. Gotta hate when you're putting it into the printer and you forgot to check the lever.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go put some of these volatiles into the tank, and we will check on the progress of the denitrification. $12 left. All right, plenty of gas in the system. All right, and that's done, so we can shut that off.
Okay, so I'm gonna need to move this. Input, output.
$2.65.
There.
$11.7. It's getting harder and harder. If we were clever, we would have just made another oxygen tank over here and moved the fresh oxygen over to here. And then we could be pumping it in the whole. Yeah. Did you ever use that insulated tank creative?
No.
Do you have it on you?
Yes.
Can I have it?
Yes. Where the hell are you? Oh, right here. Boop. So I actually probably want. Wait, what the fuck? Juicy fruit?
wondered how long until you saw that. Actually, first off, let's.
Oh. What? Huh. Huh? How does that work?
How does what work?
I can have a cable outside of the nose cone and it still counts, as in the rocket.
Interesting. Alright, so that.
And if I went up one, it's like placement that connects to a rocket needs to be inside.
I think my Stationeers just crashed.
I think so too.
Interesting, I'm doing fine.
Does it show a little white with...
Yeah, white
Stationeers
box with
logo
a
all over.
Stationeer logo in it, yeah.
Yep.
With a little
Logo
red,
above.
yeah.
Huh.
Well, I guess we can just Alt F4 because it's Mage's game.
Yeah.
And it still says you guys are connected.
Well, my game's not even open. I legitimately
There.
closed my game.
Mine's Stationeers, or it has the play button, so...
Oh, I have a wild idea for next time, but I'm not exactly sure what the steps are to pull it off.
Well, I'm
I can-
getting you volatiles in a little bit once the stuff.
So I could always upload this saved world to Steam, and then Creative or Magic could download it, and then they could be
True.
the host.
That is true. I hit join game and it won't even like load the join
You're
game.
gonna have to save and quit.
Yeah.
Reload your Stationeers.
Alright. Saving. We'll just leave we'll leave session first and see if that's enough to do it.
I doubt it.
Honestly, that's honestly probably it for me. Cause I gotta go to bed soon.
Wow.
Hey, I gotta go take a test tomorrow.
And I gotta go to work.
Yeah. Creative, just because you don't have a job.
What time do you wake up?
I don't have a job either, but. Well, I have to get there before 3
PM?
3 a.m.
p.m.
Ah, well.
Alright. Try to join.
I wake up 7 a.m.
Yep, same.
Yeah, but you guys actually get decently good rest. My rest is like I took a nap for 5 minutes, but I was asleep for 12 hours.
That's with like everyone.
Yeah.
I mean, I get 4 to 6 hours of sleep, and most of that is not like me sleeping. That's me trying to get to sleep.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so I've changed tactic on the filtering of the nitrogen. Instead of
Yep.
recirculating it, I'm just the fresh oxygen gets pumped into this tank, and we just empty this one.
Connection could not be established.
Yep, that's it.
Alright.
Mage has to close.
Yeah.
But now we know, and knowing is half the battle.
Yeah. I was so close to getting you the volatiles that you need too. I just need the 400 reagent mix.
Oh.
Oh, you got the art.
I have everything. I have everything set up.
Alright,
I'm using
what
a furnace
is going on with my game?
pipes, and I'm filtering out the volatiles.
There we go.
That's how I do it.
Alright, restarting the game. Come on. There we go.
Your magic.
Ah,
Wait.
what do you want?
You watch that video I'm sending you.
No.
I'm still laughing at the last video I sent.
I know.
Magic. There's another one I didn't send you, where a guy's talking about his like he overheard a guy talking about his crazy ex, and he's about like, we're talking like put concrete into his gas tank level of crazy. The guy's literally about ready to turn to tell the guy, "Hey, I know a good lawyer." When the other friend goes, "So are you meeting up with her again?" He goes, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna hook up with her tomorrow night."
So you like that one, magic?
That's funny, yeah.
All right.
You in yet?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, just seen it change today on Mars.
Yeah.
Face punch. I'm gonna have to. I actually saw in the data file that's popping up, face punch.
Holy.
All right, you guys are in. Wait, did I just... Oh yeah, that would go up, like if it's not pulling it. Why the hell is the mothership waiting to create structure count?
Because the game is fucked.
Also,
I can't move anything in inventories. I can't do anything. It appears that my suit is cracked, but it doesn't show that it's cracked.
How the hell is nitrogen going up in this?
Current pressure level is too low. Internal temperature is too low. But it shows that everything is fine. But I have
Oh, okay.
I have no
Okay,
reference object something or other constantly on my screen.
Alright, so that's where the
Place
nitrogen's coming from.
I can't change anything.
There's 24 moles of nitrogen still in the ice crusher. That's where the nitrogen was coming from. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave and come back.
Alrighty.
Because something's fucked.
Hmm.
Um,
How do I? Still didn't fix it.
no.
Why'd you break it?
I'm currently causing damage to my lungs. My internal pressure is too low. My current temperature is too low.
Man,
I can't close my visor. I can't. I legitimately cannot do anything.
let you perish and revive you.
I'm not dying though. Is the thing. It says internal pressure, internal temperature, causing damage to my lungs, but there's no damage happening to me.
Hmm.
I'm not gasping. Like I'm so very confused.
That's how it works. So let's try some.
What?
Well, right now I'm paused and he's been DQ'd. Creative, try to come to the old life pod and see if you can access it.
Okay, it looks like it's fixed. But I might need a pill.
Go to the cryopod in the sleeping quarters.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So you say interact with something at the old base? Or
Yep. Try to enter it. Alright, try to do it through the door panel. So not the console, but the door panel.
Okay. I see.
Is it working for you?
Well, I don't have the access card.
But you were able to access it.
No.
Or did you have to use the
I didn't press anything with the door thing. I didn't press that.
Right. So try to enter it now without using the sheet. Okay. But it did work with the console.
Yes.
Right. So you
You're gonna
cannot
hide the console somewhere.
Yep.
Inside of a frame, maybe. I don't know.
Does it tell you which color was needed?
It said local access card was required.
But it didn't tell you the color.
No.
Okay. Because that was one of the other things I was kind of curious about. Okay. So now I don't have to worry about magic melting the life pod.
Alright.
Yeah.
Hey, you
I
know
haven't
that's
done that.
fair. What's that?
I haven't done that yet.
You did melt the life pod. That's why we have to
Okay.
rebuild it.
200 days ago. Maybe not that long ago. Like 150 days ago.
It still happened.
Yeah.
Oh, I could put avionics way at the bottom.
There we go.
There. This is pretty compact with how big it is.
Mm-hmm. I'm just very curious
If it'll work.
how much fuel it's going to take to launch and land.
True.
Alright, so... And they did update it where we can zap it. Let's get away from the cable so I don't accidentally zap the cable. There we go.
Oh shit, I'm using a lot of power over here.
Yeah. We have always been aware of that.
No, like a couple minutes ago, or like a little while ago, I was full on power.
Yes. Alright, the life pod has a breathable atmosphere.
Do you need the pipe heaters to be on a non-insulated pipe?
No.
Okay. Because they're not really heating, like, at all.
For a test, remove the sections outside of the pipe heater and just try to heat the one unit in the pipe heater.
I have 6 pipe heaters.
Creative, you understand what I'm suggesting?
Like, no, I understand what you're saying. I'm doing it, but I have 6 pipe heaters, and they're
Yeah,
not
and
really
depending on the
heating.
volume of gas you're trying to heat up, it may take that many. If you go back and if you go back and watch Splitsy's Venus run, he had like 8 pipe heaters heating up his stuff.
Yeah, it's heating it. Not very fast, but it's doing it.
One of the other things that you can do to always check whether the temperature is going up is to use one of the logic readers to actually read the temperature, because it shows all those decimal points.
Yeah.
All right. Oops. One more level.
So I need electronic parts.
the helmet, take off the suit.
2 of them. Magic. Or mate.
Matt,
Yes.
big you.
What's up?
Come up here and see if I missed anything. I got the circuit housing for when I needed. I got the download link. I got.
Alright. I'm currently. Oh, I finally finished airing out. Alright, so. Suit back on. It's amazing how much you can survive on just those 3 hydroponic sprays.
Yeah. Oh, there's a little blue dot coming.
Alright. You have the analyzers, you have the pumps, you have the avionics. You have that input, that input. Alright, this is where. Okay, and then this. Ooh, data. Okay. That's good. You need a head on the mining drill.
Ah. Okay.
Yeah, it looks like you did a similar path on that than I did. You have your chip. There's your downlink. So what do you want to call your rocket?
Oh.
Well, if you don't know, we're going to stick with juicy fruit.
I.
Alright. Now I can do a test that I've been meaning to do. Now that it has the download link. We can set this one to juicy fruit, turn it on, and what happens if we look in here? Oh, it still only shows. Oh, there we go. Dock, juicy fruit. Okay, I see how it works now. All right, juicy fruit has 0 fuel and 0 power. But it does, like, if you come up to the control room, it does look like you have everything linked up properly.
Okay. Jeez, high speed. It was 800% power. Jeez. Okay.
And we have 3 megapascals going into dock. And
I guess
what's
I'll
it
do
looking
mineral.
like here?
Or do you want another ice one?
Probably for now we want to. Nah. Well, I think we should go ice because when it comes to minerals, we kind of are already mining minerals. It's the ice that we're struggling.
Okay.
All right, and that's going up.
And I'm gonna have to go for a long code for checks.
I recommend you code in a breathable atmosphere with your suit off.
True.
I found
What?
wreckage. I found wreckage down at the deep miners.
What?
Oh, yeah, no, I took that out of the locker. Was it near the lockers?
Yes.
Yeah, that I don't know where it came from. It was just in one of the lockers.
Okay, you scared me.
That was not.
It was probably from the explosion down there.
Very likely.
Somebody just picked it up, put it in a locker.
Because I just picked up another piece from the original explosion.
Hmm.
All right.
I wonder if you could do like a cargo Larry to put the mining drill head on.
That would be an interesting question.
Or would it get damaged when a rocket launches?
Who messed with the cryogenic pod? That's the cryogenic pod.
You mean mess
Someone-
with it?
Someone turned it on and left the door open.
Oh, it was on when I got down there, so I just left it on. I just assumed it like.
Luckily, because of last time, I put turbo pumps. That way, if someone does leave it open, we don't lose all the cryogenic gas.
Okay,
Cool.
that's good.
So it's supposed to be off.
Supposed to be off and closed.
Okay.
So that's what the rocket will look like. Okay.
Go grab that, because that's pure nitrogen.
I don't need that. It's to be seen.
Because we've had to use this way too many times to ignore it.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's going to take forever for that to recool, but if we do it now, then we don't have to wait.
Yeah.
I should actually put a sign nearby and, like, put the name and how many times it's been used by that person.
Yeah.
What has?
We've had to resurrect people 3 times.
Yeah, him.
No.
And Barty.
Oh, he was in there when he blew it up?
Yes!
Oh. You know,
Like-
I'm
like
honestly surprised I haven't died yet, to be honest.
To be honest, so am I. Like you're the only one who hasn't died.
Yeah,
this
because you
point.
technically did die.
Like, you're the one who killed me, but yes.
Yeah. But that was before you had actually explained things to me where I understood them.
Yes.
Yeah. So that was your fault. Well, it was actually kind of like Creative's fault, because he was the one who was telling me about the gases and stuff. I think. I don't know. That was a long time ago.
Yeah, that was really early in this playthrough. And I think the irony is, I think I had actually started building the cryopod at that time, but I just hadn't built the system to keep it cold.
Hmm.
I wonder.
Oh,
Because I knew it was going to happen at some point.
Yeah. I wonder how much. Well, I suppose the first locket trip, you could pretty easily tell, or first successful rocket launch drill for materials and land, you'd be able to tell how much durability minimum
Yeah.
you'd want on the drill.
Like I said, I don't have horrible amount of experience with the rockets. I thought I had enough fuel to land the rocket safely, and clearly I did not.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause
By quite a lot.
well, see, that's the thing that gets me, is when we did the initial test, we were able to get it to land with 1,400 fuel, and it had more than that when it did its little maneuver. So I don't know what went wrong.
My bad.
My only guess is I miscalculated how much it takes to actually get to the descent, to orbit.
Maybe.
Because at 14, we were able to send it up and bring it back down. It only had like 73 fuel left at that point, but we did prove that you can send it up and back down with 14. I'm not sure what changed.
Anybody got 2 steel sheets on them?
Nope, I only have 1.
Damn. Actually, 22.
I still only have 1.
Damn.
I can look into getting more.
Nah, I can get them.
Because I am on level 4, and I just grabbed a stack.
Well, that works, because I am on my way over in a moment to the elevator. Thank you. I'm adding more power so I don't take all of the power from you for what I'm doing.
So one of the ideas for the next play is we still build a core base to keep us alive, but we actually branch out and try to build our own self-sufficient base.
Yeah.
And see who can build theirs
Without dying first?
Well, just to see how, creative has a very unique style that's creative, which is very different than my build style.
Yeah, that's true.
Big.
So I'd be very curious to see what the 3 different bases would look like.
Mine will be a big box. Or like 14 big boxes.
We all know mine will be subterranean.
Yeah.
Mine won't be.
Yeah, I figured yours wouldn't be. Yours is probably going to be big boxes like creative. I mean, like, well, yeah, like creatives.
Yep.
But you and Magic are probably going to do big boxes.
Big what?
Big boxes, like your women, big.
Oh, yeah.
What? What?
You know, thick thighs save lives.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that?
Yeah.
100%.
We like gym baddies, okay?
Gold. And do you have like another tower or no?
I already have it linked.
No, it needs a tower. One more tower from mine.
Oh, no, I don't have another tower.
Okay.
You can steal one off of mine though.
Okay.
Because why I built it thinking I had to go 4 tall, I ended up making it more efficient than I thought.
Yeah.
So I didn't use the nose cone. There we go.
Oh, really?
And shave it off the top. Like the nose cone is used. There's totally rocket components in the nose cone, but there's no umbilical.
Yeah.
In fact, let me extend all the umbilicals.
Oh, you only have one medium battery?
Yep. I had to make space.
Hmm. Oh, it can go through. Wait.
Yeah.
How you get your umbilical to be on the side? Or the power port?
What do you mean on the side?
No, for the power. The power umbilical slot angle.
Oh, you talking about how I got it angled?
Yeah.
There's 3 options in it. There's the straight, there's the angled, and then there's the tower.
Ah. Okay. I also didn't know you can go through stuff.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were talking about earlier. I'm like, yeah, that's what I was doing proof of concept of.
Hmm. I suppose, yeah.
But yeah, I just squeeze everything in, and then it's just like, I technically have all this space for more stuff, but I don't because I don't have room for the power.
Mm-hmm.
The power cables do it. I mean, I can squeeze in more fuel by putting more insulated inline tanks, but I already have 2 fuel tanks.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to launch mine without it being complete, or like, basically all full.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, you want it packed full of fuel, and you want it stinging.
Yeah. Parent dock. Rocket avionics? It says parent dock.
Yeah, that's the name of the rocket.
Oh.
Just like if you look at yours, it's going to say parent juicy fruit.
Well, no, it says no power.
Well, that's because you need to do the power umbilical to the power.
Oh, that's not it.
Okay, I see. What? I just saw something fall.
Oh, yeah, that was me dropping stuff out of my inventory. Or no, you're talking about over there. Okay.
Oh.
I was like, how the fuck did you see that all over here?
I had power
I have,
as well.
I have really creative eyesight.
Apparently.
You. Another gas.
And I don't know if you know this nice little trick. You'll know things are lined up properly if you do it. Like, one of the nice parts about putting it not centered is the umbilical will move into position when it's correct.
Mmm.
So, like, you'll see that.
Oxygen.
Yeah, you'll. The oxygen is centered, so it doesn't move. But the volatiles, it moved to the right, and the power moved to the left, and the chute moved to the right.
There.
Let's get this puppy power. There we go. And yeah, now if you look at your avionics, you see that its parent is Juicy Fruit. And it even says how the Juicy Fruit data is connected to the data link.
Mmm. Yeah, there wasn't really anything I could do for the tippity top here.
Yeah. Okay. Alright.
Cannot open when in air state. The oxygen one's thrown in air. Oh, is it because pipe?
I already pushed the button for you.
Okay.
There we go. And if you wouldn't mind to reskin my rocket when you get a chance, because you took the
Yeah. Wait. There. Yeah, mine's gonna take a while before it gets launched. Ooh. Did you find the oxygen before yours exploded?
Wait, what? No, we did not find oxygen in space. We only found volatiles in space.
Hmm.
I was coming back to refuel to look for more oxygen because there wasn't any close by.
Oh. Wait. But on the map it shows 9 different things and you only scanned one.
I only thoroughly scanned one.
Oh,
So yeah,
like the first,
uh,
the first, frozen vapors.
the bottom left. Yes, the bottom left is the only one I scanned. Because the idea was, oh, I'll go scan that one. We'll get the miner up. I'll go look for oxygen, find the oxygen, scan that, and then come back and scan the rest. But then I'm like, oh crap, I need to get there before the fuel runs out, and I clearly miscalculated.
Mm.
Because we have Ferris asteroid sector, Colomar asteroid, which I have no idea what that's going to be. Oh, cobalt and silico.
How do you see that?
And that's good. So if you go to the map and you click on like the Ferris asteroid, and then you click location information.
Mm.
Poor iron asteroid, dense iron asteroid. And it gives you your size and density and richness.
Water and volatiles, okay.
If you look at the metallic one, silver, nickel, lead. And if you look at the rocky asteroid, iron, copper, gold, and silicate. I scanned the first deposit to 1,000%, so we get a 25% bonus on the bit.
Oh yeah.
So and I figure we go, we mine the mine will probably get sent first because mine's fueling as we speak.
Yeah.
We'll send that up to the volatile vapors. We'll mine the hell out of it. If we mine it to depletion, even better. We'll bring that back. We'll collect all the volatiles and process the volatiles so that way we have more volatiles for fuel. And then we will launch a new scanner and send the scanner out and see if we can find deposits of oxygen.
Mm-hmm.
And from that point, we can sit there and just try to harvest both of those points until we can just reliably have more than enough fuel for all the rockets we want.
Yeah. Couldn't you fill up a rocket with like iron ore? Like in the rocket storage, and fill it up with all the gas it would need, then like save before launching, and then see if it can land.
I mean, I'm assuming you can do that.
Because then that kind of gets the guesswork out of mass.
I mean, you're not wrong. It's not a bad idea. I just think you could also do it by getting a load of ore and bringing it back, but you're not wrong. Alright, my character's getting stinky for one, and I'm also worried about the ice level. Or the water level in here. Oh, 106.
I don't even have any food. No.
Let's try something. Ah, you took away the fries right when I needed them.
Oh.
Because I was going to do a test where I was going to try to just nibble on the fry.
Well, yeah, I did. I tried that. Like, have mainly cooking just the baked potato and then eat some French fries. It didn't. It like did like
Yeah, I didn't do it.
space sort of thing.
Again, we both had the same thought. It just, you didn't share the results.
Yeah. Well, no, I didn't. I didn't just do it.
No. My point is, when you did it, you didn't share the result.
Yeah.
All right. So at some point, like, do we want to just? I mean,
What?
well, there's water in the air. And I'm wondering, because I do still have that purge valve set up, or the condensation valve set up. So I'm wondering if it does slowly pull the water out of the air.
Perhaps.
Unfortunately, this is such a large space, and the way that removes the water is very slow.
Yeah.
Actually, and I have it on me.
Rocket control.
Alright, so close that for a moment. So it's sucking in air, but it's not sucking in the water. Alright. So that shows that doesn't work. Wait, we have.
Okay. Pretty sure.
I'm still not sure why that does it that way.
Control to less than. So far as there is less than. How much megapascals did you have? When your rocket exploded?
0.
Well,
That's
when you
that's what
left to go back to home.
I clearly misremembered because I thought I had about 1,500 kilopascals.
Hmm.
But again, it's going to be your rocket's going to be a lot heavier than my scanning rocket.
Yeah. Okay. Hmm. There you go. Control C. I got the perfect name for the code to like go back and land.
Burn, baby, burn.
Nah, return home, you idiot.
Do you know why I say burn, baby, burn?
Explosion.
That's an official NASA code. They snuck it into the original Apollo program.
Well, I'm net positive for power now. I added a few heavy solar panels, the flat ones. And 4 wind turbines up here, all connected to 4 new batteries that I placed. I'm barely net positive, but I'm slightly net positive.
Oh, it's okay. So it's for
At least I'm not overly net negative. I could probably like turn off 1 or 2 of these.
burn baby burn is for the like a code for learn or lunar landing. LVN or yeah.
Oh, Mitch, you wanna come see my volatile set up?
Just a second.
There.
Here's the wrench. Be kind to myself and give myself a little bit more.
Now, is it? I wonder. Does the rocket just have to be set to like, or just give it as much pressure as it could?
Not sure.
Because it does say throttle, so. Eh,
All right.
I should be.
Doc has. That is not correct. How the hell is that not correct? The umbilical cord not attached? Yeah, who detached the umbilical cord?
You did. I don't know. Probably.
Alright, there we go. And turn you back on. At 7 megapascals. Yeah, we need to make. Well, you don't have to worry about mixing better fuel. You just have to fill your tank. I need to rig up a better fuel mixer.
Not a few.
Yeah, I'm almost done filtering out filtering in just carbon dioxide. I got like less than a mole of everything else in this large tank. But once I get that, I'm gonna preemptively open the centrifuge. I got like 80 charcoal in it right now.
Okay.
So you should get a little bit of volatiles. Not a lot at first, but I mean it'll build up. I don't. You might need to change it up a little bit or whatever, but for right now, it's
Alright, when it gets to 1 megapascal on the other line, I will pause the turbo pump and let it build back up.
Why in the world would you
All right.
want to do a heat exchanger in there?
A heat exchanger in where?
A rocket?
To make sure your two gases are at the same temperature.
Mm.
hola.
Query. When the stuff goes into the centrifuge, does it degas?
What? Which one?
Not that I know of. I don't think there's any degassing
Oh,
because it's just reagent mixed.
for the food, you mean, or?
Yeah.
Uh,
Because it goes into the recycler, then it goes to the stacker, then it goes to the centrifuge.
yes, and then it goes from the centrifuge into our furnace, or whatever furnace, and then it creates off gases there. And then it makes charcoal. You send that to solid.
So I have the furnace over here.
Stuff there.
So this is where it's gonna off gas. Which I just have like this because I accidentally put all of the gases in here, and I just want carbon dioxide in here, so I have no input, and I'm taking it all out. But down here, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have a volatile filter, and I'm gonna just connect to here, and then connect this up this way. And so this tank here is gonna be the volatiles.
All right.
And you can just like take it from here because it's closest, or whatever, or wherever you want. Other side, doesn't really matter. But that's why I put that little T. It's not gonna be very efficient, but it'll do the
Might
job.
get us there.
Yeah.
Because one of the tricks is like I have found volatiles in space. We just have to get to them and start mining them. But we're not there yet. We're slowly building our fuel.
Because this is just using the excess of
that's building up pretty
food.
quickly, actually.
Seeds, wheat, switchgrass, all that. So it's not I could make a giant ass switchgrass farm if we really wanted to, but I don't really see a need for it if we're already gonna be making mining rockets and stuff like that. So
now, mind you, we're in a nice spot. Like, if we are on a planet like Venus, it would be much more critical. If we were on Vulcan, it would be much more critical to have that set up.
Yeah.
100%.
Wait. So I gotta.
Because, like, I'd be very curious. Like, part of me wants to jump to Vulcan right away, knowing you're not going to be prepared for Vulcan.
Me?
Yes.
I did perfectly fine on Venus. I died a few times, but I made it past day 30.
Yeah, but you died a few times, and that's kind of the point. Is it'd be almost fun to watch you process Vulcan. Why Fredo and I do our thing.
Yeah. I mean, I now know how to survive better on Venus, so like I could survive on Vulcan.
Vulcan's a different animal.
I know. High pressure, right? High pressure and
Nope. Volatile atmosphere.
Oh, right.
So, like, you know how we're trying to make volatiles here?
Yeah.
Don't have to worry about that on Vulcan.
Yeah.
Well, you have to worry.
What if you light a spark?
That's one of the problems.
Then you just lose all the volatiles on the entire planet?
Oh, no. Because, see, it's fuel rich. So, normally you're worried about having gas, and because there's more than enough oxygen. Now it's the other way around. You have more than enough volatiles, but any oxygen that hits the atmosphere, it causes an explosion and you lose all the oxygen. Which, I'm just going to give it away. How are you going to smelt gold the first time? You know what happens when you...
a room?
Because, like, you know what happens when you smelt gold in a arc furnace?
You get oxygen.
Boom! Yeah.
Yeah. So you do it in a vacuumed room.
Creative can tell you, he's seen me enough that a lot of times I will put the arc furnace in a chamber that I'm collecting the gas. Because I've been in situations where it's like, no. Every gas is sacred. So I try to capture as much as I can.
Mm-hmm.
And it just so happens when you have that tendency from playing on the moon, when you play on Vulcan and you have to, oh no! It's nothing but a chicken ring because you've already been doing that.
Yeah.
Which is kind of the whole point of the progression we're doing is once you learn how to do something on like the moon or Mars, when you go to the next planet, it presents you with a new challenge and you use your old skills and add new ones with the ultimate goal of can you survive on Venus?
Oh, you could do burn time remaining.
Yep.
This many times. Okay. So.
Oh, I just saw what time it is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Time to head back to the sleeping quarters and
Oh, but I've almost gotten everything but the carbon dioxide out. I'm at 200 PA. So close.
I mean, weren't you the one who said that you were going to take off like 2 hours ago?
Yeah. Shush.
Okay. Okay, so I can write the destination code for Mars, and then I think and why does it say
120.
current thrust of all rocket engines as like plural? You can only place one engine.
Because they probably don't want to have to change it every time when you have one, or if you have more than one.
You can't have more than one.
No, like because you have multiple rockets of all rocket engines.
But I'm looking at the code for specifically.
Because
Well,
you could use logic transmitters and an IC code control multiple rockets.
Yeah.
Flight control rule. Flight control you have no autopilot. Mm.
63 PA.
I mean, technically, this is a realistic, breathable atmosphere where you have water vapor in it. It just bothers me. Well, and then there's like plants and nutrition mod that actually have the plants transpire, so there would be water in the air. Alright, I'm back up to the high quality food tier, so drink water. Rockets.
Mm.
Let's
31 PA.
I could always install an auxiliary battery. That's got a smaller footprint.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean?
I only put one battery in my rocket because when I tried to put two, I couldn't get the data link to talk to anything. But I might be able to put in an auxiliary battery, which has a smaller footprint, and I might be able to fit it. And one reason you might want to have the auxiliary is there's no way to generate power in space. So if your rocket runs out of energy, it's no different than running out of fuel. You're SOL.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way to transmit power up there, right?
Correct. There's no way to transmit power. There's no way to transfer fuel.
You just shoot fuel up into the atmosphere. Hey, catch!
Well, like, it would be nice if you could actually have, like, a refuel rocket.
Yeah.
Or, like, it'd be nice if you could, on top of having a scanning array, have a solar array that you deploy it and it slowly recharges the battery.
Mhm.
But wears out like the scanner array does.
Yeah.
I suppose I'm gonna have to check time to destination to know if I'm there. In order for it to auto mine.
Major, we just waiting for this tank to get rid of everything but the carbon dioxide.
I don't know.
Just looking for stuff, because it's almost done. There's 0.01 millimoles of.
At the
Carbon
moment, I'm
dioxide
just
and
waiting for everybody to
nitrogen.
get into their sleeper.
Alright.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I'm only at 100 biomass, so I need 300 more. So. Alright, so 100 kPa with 6 pipe heaters should be enough.
You on your way, Magic?
Yeah, I'm on my way.
Hi.
No, I'm actually just gonna stay out here and make you guys wait.
What the? Ah, the mode.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Confirm. I'll hold this.
Well, alright, everybody, thank you for watching. We'll catch you next time. Oh, yeah, I keep needing to remember.
Jesus, fucking loud. Fuck.
Set to desktop. And stream together.
Are you ending your stream? You're literally the only other person playing Stationeers.
Me?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna be ending.
Well, I had already initiated it, so there's your raid.
Thanks for the raid, Mage.
Oh, someone joined me.
Oh,
So I gotta follow.
right, like right when you're ending.
Yeah. But if he's still in your thing, then he got to hear the, yeah, thank you for the follow. Alright, everybody is in their beds?
Yeah,
I already left. My game is already closed.
the same.
Well, I was just checking as I was literally closing out of the game.
Later, Bill.
Bill.
He said later to you.
Later,
Bill
Mage.
Nye, the plastic
Wait,
guy.
Hey, I got Soylent Green as plant at the very end.
What'd you get?
Soylent Green is plant. Harvest so many plants.
Oh.
Good night.